Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and welcome to another DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, and Laserdisc update for you guys. It's been a while since I did one of these. The last one I did was back in March, and I have a lot to show, so let's just jump right into this update. The first one here that I got, and in the last update, I got 3 of the Walt Disney Treasures DVDs, which you can find them used at a reasonable price, but they're out of print. And if you find some new, they're worth a lot of money. And picked this up at a good price on eBay, which I said I was going to get this one. And it is the Walt Disney Treasures. The Mickey Mouse Club presents Annette. And this is from the final season of the original Mickey Mouse Club from 1957 to 1958. And pretty much what this basically is Annette Funicello, the late great Annette Funicello. This is a serial that, of course, aired as part of the Mickey Mouse Club. And it stars, Annette, as her character is this orphan girl, and she moves to this new town, moves in with her aunt and uncle, who are very upper class, and it just basically follows Annette's character with her experiences in her new school, trying to fit in with all the new kids there that she meets. However, there is this one girl named Laura who is very jealous of Annette, and she ends up wrongfully accusing Annette of stealing the necklace at a party, at one of her parties. And pretty much that's basically what the plot to the serial is. It's just like I said, Annette's character going to the city and going through day to day stuff with just trying to fit in. But I really enjoyed these serials. And this is how it opens here. These Walt Disney Treasures DVDs, comes in a very nice tin. Get the DVD in there, and it's a 2-disc set. This is what you get on the back here. And so here's the DVD. Here's the discs. I really like the colors that they used on the discs here. You get a book here, just talking about, Annette. There's Walt Disney there. You got a little, paragraph of Walt Disney there. Talking about Annette there from Leonard Maltin, who hosts these Walt Disney Treasures DVDs. Like, he gives like a introduction before you get to play the serials. So you got that. You got a quote up there from Walt Disney about saying, "We must prove to whole new audiences, particularly our alert and curious teenager, that TV can compete for their attention." Very nice. And then you get the serials that are on each disc, and the bonus feature, you get full episodes of a full episode of the Mickey Mouse Club. Has the first Mickey Mouse Club show here. Has an introduction of the Annette serial, so you get the complete show of the Mickey Mouse Club uncut. This one's from February 11th, 1958. And also on disc 2, you got the Mickey Mouse Club complete show, which has the last Annette serial, uncut, from March 7th, 1958. So, got that booklet. And you also got a feature, just talk of them talking about Annette, their memories, and also, Annette's like songs. We also got a certificate of density there, and you got a still of Annette there. may she rest in peace. Yeah, so that's Walt Disney Treasures presents Annette. If you don't have this as part of your Walt Disney Treasures line, definitely pick it up. I mean, you can find it at a reasonable price, if you can find it. But brand new, it goes for a lot of money. These tins. So, but that's Walt Disney Treasures. Mickey Mouse Club presents Annette. This I got from Amazon, and I really enjoyed this film. It's based on an S.E. Hinton book. S.E. Hinton ended up writing The Outsiders, Rumblefish, and it's called This Was Then, That Was Then, This Is Now. Starring Emilio Estevez, Craig Sheffer, Kim Delaney. Just really enjoyed this film. I know a lot of people that have read the book are not fans of this film because the film ended up changing up a lot, some stuff from the book. And also, Emilio Estevez wrote this film. He wrote the screenplay. So the only feature that it has, on here is the trailer. So they don't list it on the back here, though. But really enjoyed That Was Then, This Is Now. I like the the soundtrack to the film, and the song of the same name. So that's That Was Then, This Is Now. Then I went to Book Off, and I picked up 3 things there. And this one is Muppets Most Wanted, which I still have not seen. I heard very fun things about this film. I'm a Muppets fan, so we'll give this a watch at some point. But it has Ricky Gervais, Ty Burrell, Tina Fey. But it has features on it. It has the original theatrical extended and the Statler and Waldorf cut of the film. The Statler and Waldorf cut I know is going to be really funny. It has the longest blooper reel in Muppets history, Rizzo's Biggest Fan, and I'll Get You What You Want music video. So that's Muppets Most Wanted. And I got this, and I've seen the trailer to this film, and it looks like, a very fun, entertaining film. It's a 90s, film, came out in 1999, and it is Teaching Mrs. Tingle, which stars Katie Holmes, Jeffrey Tambor, Barry Watson. You got Molly Ringwald in it, Vivica A. Fox, written and directed by Kevin Williamson. And yeah, like I said, the trailer looked like fun, so definitely give it a watch at some point. I know this is out on Blu-ray, but I think the Blu-ray is out of print. It's an old, Dimension, DVD. So, yeah, that's Teaching Mrs. Tingle. Definitely give that a watch at some point and review it. Then I picked this up, show from my childhood, Lizzie McGuire. This is volume 2 called Grown Up Lizzie, which has 4 episodes. Has Misadventures in Babysitting, Between a Rock and a Broad Place, Rated R, and Party Over Here. 4 of the episodes I have seen when they were airing on Disney Channel. But, this is, old school Hilary Duff. Just a very fun show this was. Very funny. It has, the only bonus feature that it has is I Can't Wait, performed by Hilary Duff, her song. But that's Lizzie McGuire, Growing Up Lizzie. Really wish that we got that Disney Plus reboot of Lizzie McGuire, but Disney didn't want to do it. They had the cast reunited, and I think they filmed it, and no, we're not going to release it. Goddamn Disney. And I got Next Pal here. This one I got off of Amazon, and really wanted to see this film in the theater. but didn't get a chance to. I heard very good things about this film, and it is Dream Scenario, which has Nicolas Cage in it. So, and the trailer looked like it could be interesting. The film. But that's a Dream Scenario. There, it has features. It has deleted scenes, commentary with writer director Christopher Borgli. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Dream Like Nobody's Watching, featurette, and some trailers. So that's Dream Scenario. So we'll check it out at some point, review it. And then I just got this. I think this came in yesterday, and really enjoyed this film. It's a very fun film, kind of a guilty pleasure, and it is Jawbreaker. And it stars Rose McGowan, Rebecca Gayheart, Julie Benz. I've seen this film, a lot. The first time I seen this film was on TV, and remember really enjoying it, having fun with it. Very underrated. Rose McGowan is your villain of the film. But very fun movie this is. It's like Heathers mixed with Mean Girls. But this has a commentary with the writer and director, Darren Stein, and the trailer, and also has Darren Stein and cast commentary, which is cool. So it's the 20th anniversary edition, which came out in 2019. So that's Jawbreaker. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a very fun film. And then, of course, I picked up Godzilla, Kong, The New Empire. Really had a lot of fun with this film. Saw it in the theater. Reviewed this film. So check out my review of this if you guys haven't seen it. This has commentary by director Adam Wingard and featurettes. But yeah, that's Godzilla, Kong, The New Empire. Very fun film. So check it out if you haven't seen it. This one I seen the trailer to, and I seen a clip of it, and it looked interesting. And so early Cuba Gooding Jr. film, yeah, we all know about Cuba Gooding Jr. and the shit that's going on with him. But this is Gladiator, not to be confused with the Russell Crowe film. It stars Cuba Gooding Jr. and James Marshall. Haven't watched it yet, but if I will review it. This also has the late great Brian Dennehy in it, Robert Loggia, late great Robert Loggia. So that's Gladiator. We'll check it out at some point. The only features that it has on here is trailers. I know probably this looks like a bootleg to all of you, but it is an official DVD. Has the features on it. So, but I got it off of Amazon. And then this film looks like it could be a lot of fun. It's a very underrated John Ritter film. Like not many people talk about it, and it's called Hero at Large. And basically, it says here, John Ritter plays a struggling actor, and he creates this character named Captain Avenger, which is going to have its movie premiere. And he walks into a market. There's a holdup, and so he ends up dressing up as his character, Captain Avenger. Pretty much, saving everybody. So, but the only feature that it has on here is a trailer. I can't wait to check out this film. Like I said, it looks like a lot of fun. So, but miss John Ritter. May he rest in peace. Such a good actor. It was directed by Martin Davidson. That's Hero at Large. So we'll check that out at some point. Then this pile over here. This one I got, and this one I watched and Really did enjoy this film. It's one of Al Pacino's earliest films, and it is called The Panic in Needle Park. And stars Al Pacino, Kitty Wynn, which I really enjoyed the chemistry between the both of them. And basically, the film is about the love story between Al Pacino and Kitty Wynn's characters. Al Pacino is this addict. He's always shooting heroin, and Kitty Wynn's character Helen, is this restless woman. Finds Al Pacino's character very charismatic, and because of me and Al Pacino, she basically becomes an addict, and her life ends up going downhill because she ends up doing heroin, and pretty much it's basically the film shows what happens when people are addicted to heroin, and the Needle Park is the nickname that they used to call Sherman Square on Manhattan's Upper West Side, and it was basically nicknamed that because people who would hang out there, it was like a almost like like a spot for heroin addicts. So and people doing drugs there, but it's nothing like that nowadays. This was back in the 70s, but very good movie this is, and there is no music throughout this film. There's no music, no score, so which is very rare for a film. But I liked how the way through the film you see how New York City looked back in the 70s. But this has features. It has a isolated score track, Panic in the Streets of New York, Writers in Needle Park, notes on a unused score, and the trailer. This is from Twilight Time. This is out of print. I got this used on eBay. So you get the movie inside, and you have a booklet in here just talking about the film, the production of the film. So, and this film actually led to Al Pacino being cast in The Godfather, which was interesting. Then you got the original poster, on the back, where it says "God help Bobby and Helen." Then you get thing on the back here. But it's a very good movie. Definitely check it out. It's kind of like a hard film to watch because of like you see like the them shooting up heroin. So, but it's a good movie. Definitely would recommend it. And then, of course, I reviewed this film. What a piece of shit film this was. Madam Web with Dakota Johnson. We got Sydney Sweeney in it. Emma Roberts. Check out my review of this. I ranted on this film. Just a piece of shit. So the features it has on here is a gag reel, Easter eggs, Oracle of the Page, Fight Like a Spider, and a deleted scene. The gag reel was much better than the movie. So, but I did like the villain's costume there. So, yeah, that's Madam Web. Awful piece of shit. And then this I got this. This was like $100 on eBay, and I wanted to get this. This was a documentary put together by Creator VC, and it has it's called In Search of Tomorrow, the definitive 80s sci-fi documentary. Basically, it's a 5-hour documentary on all the sci-fi films that came out in the 80s. So, and I did a unboxing video of this. So it comes out like this. So very nice cover art to it. The only feature that it has is a discussion with the creators of the documentary. But haven't watched this yet, but this is going to be some watch, of 80s sci-fi films, a documentary on them for 5 hours. So that's going to be interesting to see. And then I got this film, and I want to check out this film. And this has Jason Statham in it, and is called The Beekeeper. And didn't get a chance to watch this yet. I heard nothing but good things about this film. But yeah, we'll definitely check this out and give it a review at some point. So that's The Beekeeper. And this one I got on Amazon. Did not watch this film, but I've heard very fun things about this film. I heard it's a classic, and it's directed by Chris Columbus, and it is Adventures in Babysitting. Stars Elizabeth Shue, Keith Coogan, and I know that they did a remake of this. Disney did a remake of this, which I heard was terrible. Yes, I heard this being a very fun film and a classic. It has no features on it. It's in widescreen, so that's Adventures in Babysitting. And then I got 2 Steve Martin films here. I picked up The Jerk, which I did not watch. I haven't seen this film. I hear it's a classic. It's hilarious. It has a new 2K transfer. It has a conversation with Steve Martin and Carl Reiner, who is the director. And also has a conversation with co-writers Carl Gottlieb and Michael Eilis. Learn to Play, You Belong to Me, the lost film strips of Father Carlos Las Vegas de Cordova, and trailers. That's The Jerk, Steve Martin. Then Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid, also starring Steve Martin, also starring Rachel Ward, Carl Reiner, Rennie Santoni. We'll have to check this film out at some point. And it also has commentary by filmmaker Alan Arkush, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and film historian and filmmaker Daniel Kremer, radio spots, TV spots, and the theatrical trailer. Which, also Carl Reiner directed this, since he directed The Jerk as well. So that's Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. And then I got The Big Bus, which is an underrated film. Did not watch this yet, but it has Joseph Bologna, Stockard Channing, John Beck, Ned Beatty, Ruth Gordon, Richard Milligan. But I heard it's a very fun film, basically a parody on disaster films. The film was directed by James Frawley, who directed The Muppet Movie, which, sadly he's no longer with us. So, but has a commentary by film historians Howard S. Berger and Nathaniel Thompson. So that's The Big Bus. We'll definitely watch it and review it at some point. And then I picked this up on Amazon and really enjoyed this show when it was on. Had a lot of fun with it. Couldn't wait for week after week for a new episode. And it is Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This is the complete series. Like I said, I got this off of Amazon. It's a very fun show. Follows, S.H.I.E.L.D., Coulson, played by Clark Gregg. Really loved Chloe Bennett in her role as Daisy. And, at the first season to the second season, she was known as Sky. But, yeah, just a very fun show this was. So here's the DVD. A lot of discs in here. So, but it's the complete series of the show. So, but yeah, it's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the complete series on DVD here. If you enjoyed this show, definitely pick up the DVD here. You get it off of Amazon. So, good show it was, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I know it had a rocky start in the first season, but it got better in the second season and then throughout. Really enjoyed what they did with the Ghost Rider character later on in the show. So now moving on to the Laserdiscs here. I only got 2 of them, and picked up, since I got Part 1 and Part 2, Back to the Future Part 3, Letterboxd edition on Laserdisc. So I have all 3 Back to the Future films on Laserdisc. So I had to get it for the Back to the Future collection. Just move these over here, and this is a 3-disc set, 3-disc side here. They have side 1 there. You have side 2 here, and side 3. So 3 side discs here. So, yeah, it's Back to the Future Part 3. It does have it has the trailer for Part 1, trailer for Part 2 on side 1, and then of course the feature presentation on Chapter 3. That's all on side 1. So before the film starts, you get the trailer for the first, trailer for the second, and then the film after the trailers. So that's Back to the Future Part 3 on Laserdisc. And I just had to pick this one up because it is, it's Alien on a Laserdisc, widescreen edition. And the reason why I picked this up is because it has a 6-track magnetic sound masters used in the original 70mm theatrical prints were utilized to create the soundtracks for this widescreen Laserdisc release of Alien. Supervised by Lucasfilm's THX Laserdisc program and coded with Dolby Surround HD3 digital sound, Ridley Scott's legendary science fiction masterpiece is now presented as close to the original theatrical experience as possible. Which it says, right there. And this sound mix is not on any of the DVDs, the Blu-rays, or even the 4K. You can only get that sound mix on the Laserdisc here. So I just had to pick it up, and it does sound very good on Laserdisc. So just had to pick it up. This is a 2-sided disc here. Love that they made it like a green color in black. So that's Alien on Laserdisc. Just had to pick it up because of the sound mix, and it's a very rare, I think, sought after Laserdisc that goes for, I think, some money online. So those are the 2 Laserdiscs I picked up. And then I'm going to go through this because my friend yesterday, he dropped off some DVDs for me. I guess he was getting rid of some DVDs in his collection. It's a good friend of mine from work. So he gave me a pile of movies. Some of them I already have, but I appreciate and thank him for giving me these films on DVD. So first one here is Ali and the greatest, action pack. Ali stars Will Smith, and we got the greatest, which stars Muhammad Ali. So haven't seen any of these, so this will be a interesting watch here. And then Dodgeball, which I already have. I know my buddy Datilla, wants me to watch this film. But that's Dodgeball. Then he gave me some Slipknot DVDs, which I don't listen to Slipknot Slipknot's music. So I think these are concert DVDs or movies. So that's Slipknot. Then, of course, Smallville, the complete first season, which I already have. I got it signed by Tom Welling and John Glover when I met them at Comic-Con. So that's Smallville, the complete first season. A National Geographic Beyond the Movie DVD of Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. Pretty cool, even though I'm not a fan of the Lord of the Rings films. It's cool, it's a National Geographic DVD. Then I guess he forgot to see if the disc was in there. It's a beginning harmonica DVD. Oh, learn to play the blues on the harmonica. Yeah, no disc inside, but it's all right. Then a film called I'm Not There, starring Christian Bale, Cate Blanchett, Marcus Carl Franklin, Richard Gere, Heath Ledger, Ben Whishaw, where they all play Bob Dylan. So I guess it's a Bob Dylan film, all about him. It's called I'm Not There. Came out in 2007, 2008. So very interesting. Bob Dylan film. And then he gave me a complete series of Greek, which I never watched this show. So here's season 1 here, chapter 1. Here's chapter 2. Here's chapter 3, season 3, season 4, and season. This is season 3. So yeah, don't know. I'm confused though, but because it says chapter 1 and 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is the complete 3rd season. So which is the second season? But yes, that's Greek. Never watched the show. Here we have Cheaper by the Dozen, Steve Martin. You got Tom Welling in it, Hilary Duff. So haven't seen this, but heard pretty good things about it. It's a remake. But it has features. It has sneak peek at Cheaper by the Dozen 2, 6 never before seen deleted and extended scenes, 4 featurettes, storyboard to screen comparison, surprise Easter egg, commentary by the director, commentary by the kids, deleted and extended scenes, director's viewfinder. So that's Cheaper by the Dozen. Bruce Almighty, Jim Carrey. I think this is a bootleg DVD. So yeah, I've seen clips of Bruce Almighty. So you can tell it's a bootleg of the film. That's Bruce Almighty. Then we have American History X. Has Edward Norton, Edward Furlong in it. I know one scene has William Russ from Boy Meets World, who played Alan Matthews in the scene. But I've seen clips of this film. I remember seeing clips of this when they showed it to me in film class when I was in high school. But it has deleted scenes, the trailer, and cast and crew biographies of filmographies. And it's also in widescreen. So that's American History X. The Italian Job has David Arquette, Scarlett Johansson, Ashley Judd. Another bootleg, you could tell. The Italian Job. Fast and the Furious. Not a fan of these films. I think that this franchise needs to end. So, but they keep making more. That's Fast and Furious. We got Pitch Black with Vin Diesel. Yeah, haven't seen Pitch Black. He also threw in The Chronicles of Riddick. Which is cool. X-Men 2, X-Men United. So the X-Men films are, not my cup of tea, though. But I like the New Mutants. I like Deadpool. But yeah, I don't know. That's X-Men 2, X-Men United, which I heard is the best X-Men film. Another bootleg of Freddy vs. Jason, which I remember watching this back in the day and really enjoying it. Directed by Ron Yu, who directed Warriors of Virtue, which is a guilty pleasure film that I like. But yeah, it's Freddy vs. Jason. Here we have Planet of the Apes with Mark Wahlberg from 2001. I remember seeing this in theaters when it came out with my dad, and I remember my uncle. And I remember liking the film back in the day, and I haven't seen it since in over 20 years. But it's going to be a rewatch. I heard it's pretty bad, but, rewatching this film over 20 years later. It's directed by Tim Burton. It also has Tim Roth, Helena Bonham Carter, Michael Clark Duncan. You got Paul Giamatti in it. So that's Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes. Day After Tomorrow, directed by Roland Emmerich, starring Jake Gyllenhaal. Always wanted to get a chance to watch this film, but never had. So that's Day After Tomorrow. Transformers, which I already have. Can't go wrong. The first Transformers film. Ghostbusters already have. This is a very awesome DVD with the DVD menu, which is cool. And he threw in Mortal Kombat, the original from 1995, with Robin Shou in it, Bridget Wilson. Reviewed this film back in the day, before the new one came out, the 2021 film. That's Mortal Kombat there, the old school Snapcase DVD from back in the day. And also he threw in Mortal Kombat Annihilation. What a piece of shit film this is. Reviewed this film as well. Horrible film. Horrible effects in it. But yeah, they kill off Johnny Cage in it. Awful film. Terrible, terrible film. Yeah, both the Mortal Kombat films. I threw in seasons of Grey's Anatomy here, which I don't watch Grey's Anatomy, so got season 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's Grey's Anatomy. 2 seasons of Gossip Girl, which I never watched. Ice Princess with Michelle Trachtenberg. This is the film where she wants to try to learn to become an ice skater. So, but probably give this film a watch. It has Michelle Trachtenberg in it. I got he also gave me The Perfect Man, which has Hilary Duff in it, Heather Locklear, Chris North, which I haven't seen. That She's the Man. Cheetah Girls 2. Yeah. Cowbells, Allie and AJ. Amanda Bynes in Sydney White. She's the Man, also another Amanda Bynes film. Got Wildfire Season 1, which I read the back to it. Seems interesting. Seems like a very interesting show. So probably will give this a watch. Failure to Launch with Matthew McConaughey and Sarah Jessica Parker. The Devil Wears Prada and 27 Dresses, double feature. Something Borrowed, Kate Hudson, Jennifer Goodwin, John Krasinski, and Colin Eaglesfield. Undiscovered, Ashley Simpson in it. Never heard of this film. Undiscovered. It has a lot of features on it. And last in here is The Family Stone, starring Claire Danes, Diane Keaton, Rachel McAdams, Dermot Mulroney, Craig T. Nelson, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Luke Wilson. So, yeah, a lot of movies that my friend from work ended up giving to me, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Even though, some of the films I already have, like Ghostbusters and Transformers, but really appreciate him giving these to me. But yeah, that's my DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, and Laserdisc update. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you all for watching, and be sure to give the video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and until next video, I'll see you all later.